Ladies, gents, it has been 2.5 years since that one Sally Face video I made on how to play that one song on guitar. Recently, I've been revisiting that video, and it has 32,000 views. That's a lot for someone who just wanted to show their shitty guitar skills. Since then, I have spent time replying to comments, and I got myself a new guitar, Ibanez, but that does not mean that I am any better. So what I thought I'd do is I thought I'd remake my old video, but make it a bit more advanced. So, to all of those who have been waiting, I am so happy to bring this back for hopefully another 32,000 views. I am almost 17. It is about 12:30 a.m. on a school night, and I think that we should just jump right into this. So, the first thing that I remember teaching you is that you should play this on the E string, which you can. There's nothing wrong with it. It was just kind of beginner. So it was supposed to go something like, na 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 na. But what if we changed the string and added a different one? The E and the A string can both be used together in a sort of harmony. So we can do it that way as well. So if we're gonna revamp this video, I'm gonna revamp the tune that I played all those years ago in a different way. And I'll be glad for you guys to finally see it after all this time. So first thing you're gonna wanna do, between almost every stroke or pluck of the A string, you're going to want to hit the E string. If you've ever played Spiders by System of a Down, you might have a very good understanding of how this technique works, right? It's kind of just a short strum. And then after that, you're going to play everything that I told you to play on the E string in my first video 2.5 years ago. Subscribe and like. On the A string. Now, some of you may be newcomers, and to those, I have to say, why are you here? I'm just a 17-year-old in my room playing songs on guitar, and hopefully my personality will get me somewhere. So, for those who haven't seen my first video, besides that, I would like to tell you how to get the basic melody down. So, if I remember correctly, you're going to start off on the 12th fret of the A string. That is, on most guitars, the fret with the double dots. 1, 2. So you're going to start with that. Scratch that. You're actually going to want to start with a naked pluck on the A string, and then the 12th fret. Kind of like that, right? Of course, my thumb fingernail has gotten so insanely long at this point that my plucks will be a lot stronger than yours probably will be. And that's probably a good thing. This is a problem. And I need to trim this thumbnail like tomorrow morning before I go to school. So, after the 12th fret, you want to go to the 10th fret, 2 above. So together that'll sound like. Let me just see if I can get my ginormous thumbnail out the way. bum bum bum, you know, kind of like a Resident Evil menu kind of sound. Holy God. Alright, so now that we've got that down, we'll move on to the 7th and 8th string, and we'll just alternate between these 2 times. So like, so together it'll sound like this. Together it'll sound like this. And then we're gonna add one last little spicy note at the end here. 5, the 5th fret on your guitar that you hopefully have if you're watching this video. Then you're gonna want to do that whole thing again, but exclude the 5th fret at the end. And that'll create that harmony, you know? It'll create that melody that you can repeat, and it'll alternate, which is good. We want that, right? And you kind of get that ringing tone to make it sound a bit more mellow, a bit more creepy. And for a game like Sally Face, that's probably a good thing. As of recording this video, I do not know if the 5th chapter is out yet. I have only seen 4 and don't remember a single one of them except the part where, spoilers, so skip like 10 seconds ahead, where Larry falls out of the treehouse and like, no, Larry scares the therapist out of the treehouse and he fucking dies. So, it's the only thing I remember. So after that, we get to the long part, you know, like these are the same frets. It's pretty basic, but I'm gonna show you anyway because it's longer. You're gonna start off saying with a naked pluck the A string. Start plucking that 12th fret, you know, and the 10th, then the 8th, and alternate between 8th and 7th again. You're just gonna want to stroke a lot more when you're playing this bit because it'll make it faster, more action-packed, as those IGN reviewers like to say. So it's gonna sound like this. And you're gonna want to add that 5th fret again, and you do that as many times as you feel like is necessary, because if you know the song, you know how many times you're gonna need to do it. So the whole thing together should sound something like this. Just repeats over and over from that. So overall, I hope you learned something. I saw some comments in my last video saying to show the frets, so I did that. I have been putting off this video for so long that it's been affecting me mentally. So I hope that this big weight off of my shoulders could be a big weight on your brain. That's so fucking cheesy, it hurt me to say that. I hope y'all learned something, because I really tried to work hard on this and try to move forward with my progression on how that song sounds, still kind of keep it for beginners, but also kind of make it sound deeper, better, more accurate to the game. And I'm very glad that some of you will probably watch this video and have seen my first one 2.5 years ago when it first came out. And to you guys, I just have to say, wow. You know, that's crazy to think that someone 2.5 years ago would just come back and watch you. Maybe even like think of, like remember, you know? Some of you probably have that bell notification or something. And it's, I don't know, it's just cool to think that people across the world are watching these videos. So, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for coming back. And I'm very glad that I could have taught you something maybe a bit better, maybe a bit deeper, maybe something more that you wanted. And I will probably be posting a bit more frequently, maybe 3 times a year. I'm probably more than that if this gets good views. So, thank you so much for being there and watching. This is Ethan Sen. I am signing off. See you guys later.